everyone. So today we're going to talk about the excretory system. The state of Texas, they want you to be able to identify the main functions of the excretory system. And here is a diagram of what the excretory system looks like. All right, so remember you're using your body system booklet. This should have been glued in your journal. If not, you need to make sure it's glued in your journal. Okay, and we're going to actually skip, remember, we're skipping digestive system. We're going to do this together. And so we're going to work on the excretory system, and then you will work on the integumentary system when you're done. Okay, so you should be on this page, and then you'll move on. You'll hit the next button, and when you're done with this, to work on integumentary system. All right, so let's get started. All right, so I really like this video about what your kidneys do. The kidneys are a part of your excretory system, so we're gonna watch it.
It's a hot day, and you've just downed several glasses of water, one after the other. Behind the sudden urge that follows are two bean-shaped organs that work as fine-tuned internal sensors. They balance the amount of fluid in your body, detect waste in your blood, and know when to release the vitamins, minerals, and hormones you need to stay alive. Say hello to your kidneys. The main role of these organs is to dispose of waste products and to turn them into urine. The body's 8 liters of blood pass through the kidneys between 20 and 25 times each day, meaning that together, these organs filter about 180 liters every 24 hours. The ingredients in your blood are constantly changing as you ingest food and drink, which explains why the kidneys need to be on permanent duty. Blood enters each kidney through arteries that branch and branch until they form tiny vessels that entwine with special internal modules called nephrons. In each kidney, 1 million of these nephrons form a powerful array of filters and sensors that carefully sift through the blood. This is where we see just how refined and accurate this internal sensing system is. To filter the blood, each nephron uses 2 powerful pieces of equipment, a blob-like structure called a glomerulus, and a long stringy straw-like tubule. The glomerulus works like a sieve, allowing only certain ingredients, such as vitamins and minerals, to pass into the tubule. Then, this vessel's job is to detect whether any of those ingredients are needed in the body. If so, they're reabsorbed in amounts that the body needs so they can circulate in the blood again. But the blood doesn't only carry useful ingredients. It contains waste products too, and the nephrons have to figure out what to do with them. The tubules sense compounds the body doesn't need, like urea, left over from the breakdown of proteins, and redirects them as urine, out of the kidneys and through 2 long sewers called ureters. These tubes empty their contents into the bladder to be discharged, ridding your body of that waste once and for all. There's water in that urine too. If the kidney detects too much of it in your blood, for instance, when you've chugged several glasses at once, it sends the extra liquid to the bladder to be removed. On the other hand, low water levels in the blood prompt the kidney to release some back into the bloodstream, meaning that less water makes it into the urine. This is why urine appears yellower when you're less hydrated. By controlling water, your kidneys stabilize the body's fluid levels. But this fine balancing act isn't the kidney's only skill. These organs have the power to activate vitamin D to secrete a hormone called renin that raises blood pressure, and another hormone called erythropoietin, which increases red blood cell production. Without the kidneys, our bodily fluids would spiral out of control. Every time we ate, our blood would receive another load of unsifted ingredients. Soon, the buildup of waste would overload our systems and we'd expire. So each kidney not only keeps things running smoothly, it also keeps us alive. Lucky, then, that we have 2 of these magical beans.
Okay, so I really like that video because it tells you about what your kidneys do. For example, you can live without one kidney, but if your kidneys stop functioning, you would have to be put on dialysis, which is a machine that takes out all of your blood and cleans it like your kidneys and then put it back in your system. So let's talk about the function. All right, so we're going to go ahead and write now. So I'm going to go to my excretory system, and the functions is, so I'm going to fill in my blanks. It collects and removes liquid waste from the body in order to maintain homeostasis. Remember that homeostasis, it's your body's way of keeping you healthy and maintaining balance in your body. The structures, aka the organs, are your bladder, your kidneys, your ureter, and your urethra. Okay. All right. Remember, pause the video if I'm going too fast. So your excretory system. Your liver breaks down proteins. Okay, remember your liver produces bile to break down fats and also proteins. And remember that bile is chemical digestion. So urea is formed. The body removes urea by making urine. Urine contains water, urea, and other waste. Kidneys help filter blood from urea, aka waste. When the blood is filtered by the kidney, it travels back to your heart through the vena cava. Water is put back into your bloodstream. Okay. Okay, so disorders or diseases. Okay, so right here, you got kidney stones, kidney failure. What that means, dialysis. So this guy right here, he is hooked up to a machine, and let me see if I go right here. Yes. So he's hooked up to a machine right here, and you can see that his blood is being pulled out, and then it runs through this machine, taking out the urea. And then urinary infections. Girls are prone to urinary infections compared to boys. All right, so system interdependence. So we're right here. Your circulatory system, it removes waste products from the blood, and then your digestive system. So your intestines absorbs a liquid to be filtered into blood. The liquid is water. That's why it's important to always drink water. And remember, the water is going to be absorbed through your large intestine. And when it's being absorbed, we know that it's physical digestion. All right, so here's a diagram. So your kidneys are behind your lungs, behind your back. You can, if you just put your hands on the back, you can probably feel, well, you won't be able to feel them, but that would be where your kidneys are. Your rib cage protects your kidneys. So they're shaped like a kidney bean. So this is where the blood is filtered, and then the urine, the pee, is going to travel through this tube, your ureter, and then it's stored in your bladder until your nerves sense it's time to go to the restroom to go pee. And then peristalsis pushes the pee out when you have that sensation to go pee, and it goes through your urethra. This is where people get infections right here. Okay. All right, so go back if you need to. Make sure all your blanks are filled out. And when you're done, hit the next button on Canvas and go to your integumentary system. All right, bye guys. Have a good day.